this room for our wedding party. And if you'd like to come in a little closer, come on in, because I know they got a lot to offer. If you want to come up, people in the back, come on, don't be shy. Come on in a little closer. Come on. Our wedding party. Here we go, wedding party. Somebody welcome for Olivia and Walker. Olivia and Walker. Sean and Cole. Delia and Brendan. Macy and Jack. Joanne and Mark. Shay and Charlie. And our maids of honor, Addie and Grace, and our best man, Billy's brother, Mikey. Come a little bit closer. Hear what I have to say. Just like you're sleeping, we could dream this night away. But there's the full moon rising. Let's go dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing. Let's go out and feel the night. Because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this summer's moon. But there's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this summer's moon. Because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again.
Welcome. I'm Mark Morrison. I'm Ann's dad, and I'm also Bill's father-in-law. On the eve of the new year, we're so happy to welcome you. Mary Bly and I extend a warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining the McGorty and Morrison families to celebrate Ann and Bill's wedding. We know it took a lot of planning and commitment for you to attend the wedding on New Year's Eve. Your presence tonight is important to Ann and Bill and all of us, and we appreciate all your love and support for Ann and Bill. We welcome Liz and Mike McGorty, and Bill's sister Shay, and Bill's brother Mikey, and the McGorty and McConville families. A few thank yous here. A special shout out to Shay McGorty for her great artistic talent and her design of the beautiful wedding invitation. Thank you to Father Peter Donahue for helping make Ann and Bill's wedding such a special day. A special thank you to Ann's grandmother, Adeline Quigley, who designed the wedding ceremony booklet. Ann honored her grandmother tonight by wearing the wedding veil that was first worn by her great-grandmother over 95 years ago. Ann looks beautiful rocking the family wedding veil and heirloom. It seems like yesterday Ann was wearing bows in her hair and learning to ski with her brothers, Mark and Jack, or having fashion and talent shows with her cousins, and recording the infamous Call Me Maybe video in Avalon. Ann, you are a talented, caring, and compassionate person. You are a beautiful young woman, and even more beautiful on the inside, with your generous heart and kind personality. We are so proud of you and love you very much. We say thank you to Liz and Mike and the McGorty family for welcoming Ann into their family with open arms. Ann speaks of Bill with excitement in her voice and a twinkle in her eye, especially when they started dating at Villanova and became best friends. Their first date of a sushi dinner on the Villanova Quad worked out quite well for Bill. We always knew Villanova was the right choice for Ann, and we prayed she would meet a great guy and a gentleman at Nova. Our wish definitely came true. Bill, welcome to the Morrison family. You're already a big part of our family. We have shared so many laughs and fun times together and great memories. Bill is a kind, intelligent, fun person to be around with an impeccable sense of humor. You are a great guy. We are so proud of you for taking care of our daughter. You make Ann incredibly happy, which makes us happy too. You are a fun, loving couple, and you both complement each other and make the best of each other. You and Ann bring great joy to both of our families. We're all blessed to have shared in your beautiful wedding ceremony tonight on New Year's Eve at St. Thomas of Villanova Church. Father Peter gave some sage advice last night at the conclusion of the church rehearsal when he said, Bill, follow Ann down the aisle and for the rest of your life. We know Villanova will always hold a very special place in your hearts, and we will always cherish the memories of your wedding on New Year's Eve 2021. Go Nova. So please raise your glasses Ann and Bill, may you continue to brighten the world around you and live each day to the fullest as best friends with an abundance of love, health, and happiness. Cheers.
Thank you so much.
We are so excited to be here together today, celebrating Ann and Bill. As Father Peter said, this relationship has already lasted a long time, 8 years and counting, 2 Villanova championships and counting.
For those we haven't had the chance to meet yet, I'm Addie and this is Grace. You might know us as Ann's cousins, but tonight we're excited to lock in our official titles as honorary sisters. At least growing up, it always felt that way. Weekends spent skiing with all of our cousins out in the Berkshires at G&G's house, trying on hidden gems from grandmother's jewelry drawer, performing, well, probably more accurately like coercing family into watching our skits. Most notably, a wedding that we held between our favorite Build-A-Bear stuffed animals.
We are each other's accomplices and biggest cheerleaders. Anne, being the oldest of the 3 little girls, as we were always referred to growing up in our family, has always been setting the bar. She set examples for us, probably without even knowing it. As a lacrosse All-American sporting impressive bruises, she taught us to be tough and fearless. As a ski instructor wrangling 10 or more under 5-year-olds on the bunny hill, she taught us patience and grit. Fishing for hours with a wooden spoon and hot dogs as bait, she taught us to be resourceful and persistent. And she really did catch a number of fish that way. When we were finally ready to become real women and readied ourselves for high school prom, it was Anne that opened our eyes to the world of self-tanner lotion. As Anne started her career as a nurse at Brigham and Women's, she taught us to think on our feet, use your smarts, and put others before yourself, both at the hospital and in all aspects of life. For as long as we can remember, Anne has been setting the bar.
Bringing it back to our early years, though, as girls do, we used to spend hours conjuring up the kind of Mr. Right we dreamt of meeting someday, picking all of the qualities that we would wish for. For Anne, that meant someone who was raised a true gentleman, and like herself, grew up witness to a strong example of love, part of a family with tight-knit bonds, and a tendency to have a whole lot of fun.
And also someone who would share their communion at Mass. Much to our delight, one summer, Anne announced that she had met just the one. What we couldn't have predicted, though, was that her dreamboat of a man, Bill McGroarty from Wilton, Connecticut, would be someone who would steal not just her heart, but all of ours.
Bill was the kind of guy with a love for Villanova that matched Annie's. Go Cats. Someone who would go viral on Twitter for his impersonations. Bill, he played Snape in his senior play. He's the kind of guy who can knock you off your feet with a killer Frank Sinatra cover. He can hold his own in a karaoke duet as Bradley Cooper singing Shallow. Most impressively, Bill withstood the ultimate test of surviving a week on the Jersey Shore in Avalon with a Quigley extended family of 18 people in one house.
Bill and Anne, your love is the best kind. The kind that brings out the best in each other, that is founded in friendship, that is full of fun. It started with the small things, like a love of John Mayer, but it has blossomed into so much more. To each other, you continue to be a reminder of the joy in life, each other's laughter to look forward to after a long shift at the hospital or a long day at the office. Together, you make each other funnier, wiser, and more complete.
Anne, we couldn't be more blessed to share you with this wonderful guy over here, Bill. As we ring in the new year, what a joy it is to see both of you with a new ring on your fingers. We toast to you and the new traditions and stories that you two will author together, and the foundation you have built alongside family members and friends. It's the greatest honor to celebrate your love today. Here's to being better together. Now please join us on this unforgettable New Year's Eve. We raise a glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. McGrory.
Cheers, guys.
Guys, it's not that good. I don't know. I wish there was two of me up here too, but anyways, hi everyone. My name is Mikey McGrory. I am the brother of. The brother of Bill McGrory over here and his best man, unfortunately, at this moment. I'd like to start off thanking everyone for being here, seriously, though. Everyone that traveled in, thank you. The event staff that's been here tonight, especially, it's been great so far. The band's been incredible also. I just want to thank all of you. Thank you for being here. I want to thank Father Peter for, as always, being fantastic. I also want to thank Anne for actually going through with this, too. Appreciate you. You know, my dad gave me a call a couple weeks ago. So what are you going to talk about tonight? I said, you know, the usual ones. I don't know what to tell you here. I said, well, you're not going to talk about Hooneyland, right? Or John McEnroe? I said, Dad, what the hell is Hooneyland? How does Bill know John McEnroe? Anyways, learned about both of those stories last night. Go with my father to learn a little bit more about them. Pretty great stories that he gave during his speech. I really wish Bill was actually the one up here delivering this. I mean, we can all agree he's the entertainer in the family, as you heard. So please, seriously, keep the expectations low tonight. So. When I say this has been a night that everyone's been looking forward to for a long time, I think we can all agree it's an understatement. I mean, these two people have touched all of us in a certain point in our lives, in a certain way where they're just two incredible people that we're all just lucky to have met so far in our lives. So. That being said, Mom, I want to make sure that you're recording this, you know. As Ann knows, Bill's not the best listener of anybody. I don't want to hear any, you know, what'd you say's or what do you call it's when I sit back down here, so just want to make sure we got somebody. All right. Bill. What a ride, man. Bill and I have been through a lot together. A lot of lacrosse practices, CCD, a couple of house parties my parents pretend they don't know about. Even had Bill come to my college orientation and be my father for 4 days. I heard the bridesmaids learned about that one over their wedding party, but to give a little bit of context, my dad was supposed to be with me for that trip, but he was a little bit busy kicking cancer's ass, so. Seriously though, imagine having your 23-year-old brother walk into a room with all college freshmen and their parents introducing himself and saying, "Hey, Bill McGroarty, Mikey McGroarty's dad." It was more absurd than it sounds. Like, Bill was fully committed to it, too. Bill quickly took advantage of the situation. We went on our walking tour. Bill said, "Mike, put on some sunscreen. Come on." Kept saying, "Good old days." Every chance he could. I think the worst part about the entire thing, though, was the parents and their kids are leaving each other for the first time walking across the street. No one says a word. Bill screams, "Goodbye, son." Yeah, that's my dad. Bill and I shared a lot of things growing up, though, including a 1998 Saab that definitely was not legal to drive. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate that one. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Mr. Chappie. We somehow both got into college writing essays about that car, so actually, thank you. Bill always told me the same thing growing up. He said, "Don't do what I do." I always thought it was kind of hilarious that he would say something like that, and for better or for worse, something that I never listened to. Bill quit football, I quit football. Bill played lacrosse, I played lacrosse. You've always been the guy to me, Bill. Anything you would do, I would do also. Maybe a little bit better at times. It's fine. Bill used to think it was a fun game to take our 98 Saab when it was snowing outside, drive it into a snowbank, leave an imprint of the license plate just so everyone would know he was there. Then there was the time that Bill came home from college for fall break. I always loved when Bill came home. Watched a couple football games, maybe sneak me a couple beers. But there was this one time where Bill fell asleep on the couch after one of those nights and woke up to my dad on his way out to work the next morning. Father wakes up Bill and says, "Bill, what's the 10 empty beer bottles doing here?" Bill collects himself, calmly replies to my father, "Dad, don't worry. Mike had some of them." I think Bill forgot I was 16 at the time. My dad definitely didn't forget. Bill, we've all made mistakes in life. I mean, some more than others, but I could not be happier that I never listened to you. I follow you in anything that you do in life. You're one of the most high character, high charisma, absolute best friend in person that anybody could ever ask for. I think the biggest testament to that and the biggest testament to your personality and character is the beautiful bride that you have sitting next to you right now. Bill and Ann, you both created an amazing relationship with someone that, I can genuinely call one of my best friends. And from the first time meeting us, my mom was already saying, "You can guess it, Bill, don't mess this up." It also helped that Ann was studying to be a nurse. We all knew Bill needed one of those at some point. Seriously though, Ann, you're one of the kindest, caring human beings that I've ever met in my entire life. You bring out the absolute best in Bill and also mitigate all the things that tick me off about him. You're my partner in crime for any holiday, any event that we have. You're my sister Shay's go-to for any activity, any story, any gossip that's going on. You seriously are the perfect bride-to-be for my brother and bride now, so thank you. I can't say enough how much effort that Ann put into this wedding. I mean, everything that she was planning, the carts this past week, I mean, even during the holidays, just trying to make sure that everything was perfect during COVID as people were kind of dropping out and couldn't make it here today. I think it's just amazing what she did and the time and the circumstances that she was under especially while Bill was just playing Halo the entire time. Yeah, Bill knew I had to say something about that one. Seriously though, I could not be more excited for you to be actually the perfect life partner for Bill, and Bill, the perfect life partner for you. You two seriously play off each other better than anybody could have ever imagined. I've watched you guys over the past 8 or so years now, and just, it's been incredible to watch. I can't wait to watch you two grow together. Can't wait to watch you two love each other. And I can't wait to watch you two make 1,000 TikToks together. Bill, in the words of Shaquille O'Neal, you're not my role model, you're my real model. You've overcome so much in your life, seriously. You've paved a way for me to live my life in the best way possible because you are actually one of the best people that I've ever met in my entire life. I'll be forever grateful for your guidance and advice so that I know how to lead my own life. You're the best friend, and I couldn't be more thankful to be your best man tonight. I love you, buddy. Now, if we could all raise a glass. This one goes out to a dear friend of ours, a second father of mine, Mr. Sloan Harris, that unfortunately could not be here due to COVID, but he always ends a toast, and I think Duncan might have guessed this one at this point, with one question: who's better than us? And I think tonight we can all agree with two names: Bill and Ann. Cheers.
How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I needed a shelter, someone armed. There you were. I needed someone to understand my ups and downs. There you were, with sweet love and devotion, sweetly dancing by motion. I wanna stop, thank you, baby. I wanna stop, thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you, yeah. Close my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was just say more. Everything I went seems I went there before. You brought up for me all of my days. Love so sweet, so many ways. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. I wanna stop. Thank you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, it's like sugar, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. cosa singular, compleja en su calma y tempestad. Dime, ¿por qué será? Dime.